What's up, gamers? It's Ethan, back from Keegan's Editing Dungeon to bring more quality content for your pleasure and my pain. Today we have a look at Penetration Kog Maw, an animal so ugly looking that even the most desperate white woman wouldn't touch, despite his mad tongue game. As we all know, every League of Legends player is a kissless virgin loser, so playing this build will be rather difficult for a lot of you, considering the name of the build is Penetration Kog Maw, and the only thing you've penetrated is most likely the 32-year-old fleshlight passed down from one failed bloodline to the next, with it being your turn to end yours with it. I intend to stop this from happening with my difficult, yet not too challenging build that will make you into a professional that can achieve their goal of not being a kissless virgin loser. The first thing to do is contact our good buddies at Riot HQ to see what their knowledge is and what they have on the subject, and if they're able to assist in any way, of course. How to help someone get a GF or a boy wife to spread their seed. Hello dear Strike Games, Ethan back again with an important question to help my viewers. As the title states, they need help not being a kissless virgin loser, and to not end their bloodline with themselves. So far my methods of teaching can only extend to telling them to play the most attractive champion, Kog Maw, and having the confidence of a hard-stuck Silver 3 player with 2,000 games played a month. Hopefully you can give some good information to share with them as they are desperate at this point. Their response was, well, they didn't respond, and for the life of me, I just can't understand why. Well, the right games may have been helpful. The only way to get somewhere is to get this build going. First, you'll want to take the lethal tempo to keep that tempo you're hopefully gonna get at a lethal pace. With a triumphant alacrity and you're cut down through your next conquest. Next, you'll want some healing to stay in the battle, and an ultimate hunter to be the ultimate hunter of your next sexual stimulation. Summoner spells you'll want to maximize your potential catches are Exhaust and Ghost. After getting the runes and summoners out of the way, you'll want to know what abilities you have, with Kog Maw's passive allowing him to, after death, become the busting load for one last time, chasing down whomever decide to slay him so he can give them devious backshots. Kog Maw's Q is the key to this build working as effectively as possible. Kog Maw launches forth a slimy spitball, shredding the armor and magic resistance of those hit. This gooey substance, with its acidic properties, will burn through their tank stats for up to 4 seconds. Kog Maw's W is Free RFC. When activated, Kog Maw will gain 130 to 210 bonus attack range, and on-hit magic damage for 8 seconds. This is what makes Kog Maw even a champion in 2025, allowing him to do bonus max health damage from across the Atlantic. Next is Kog Maw's E, Sticky Rope of Essence. Kog, like the average League player themselves, will on command instantly shoot out a rope of their essence. But unlike the champion, most League players will eat it back up as a form of recycling to make them stronger, like their ancestors before them. His E completes the trifecta of strength that comes from this build as the combo of using E to slow, Q to shred, and W to auto comes into effect. Finally is Kog Maw's R, Living Artillery, a tacked-on ability that is only good if you're doing AP Cog. That's really it. Kinda wastes your mana if you spam it. Now we go into the strict item path we'll follow, with our first purchase being a Tear the Goddess at the start of the game, followed by Berserker's Boots for that extra attack speed. The first full item you'll want to purchase is a Phantom's Dancer, since most of the effective ways of making use of all this armor shred is to lay down as many attacks as possible, with that item having the highest flat attack speed percentage in the game. Next will be your first shredding item, since you can't rely solely on your Q to do all the work. This item will be a Black Cleaver for shredding their armor. After Black Cleaver, you'll want to pick up its AP counterpart of Bloodletter's Curse to cut down the MR of the opposing players. Now at this point in the game, if it hasn't been FF'd yet, your tier should have hopefully been charged enough to purchase a Manamune, to finally start making use of all the shred with some damage. Finally, you'll want to get a Runin's Hurricane to maximize your team playing potential by spreading the shredding to as many people as possible. Hopefully with this build, you'll be able to win as many games as possible, in turn convincing all the attractive men and women you want to be your wives and boy wives.